Good evening, everyone. Today we have the 4th edition of Business Diva, Business Diva 2023. Business Diva Awards was constituted to encourage women entrepreneurs with innovative businesses. Over the years, we have evolved in 3 categories: startup, that is businesses less than 2 years; scale up, that is businesses more than 2 years; and self-help groups. The winners win cash prizes, trophy, and incubation from FIRE. This event is jointly organized by GCCI Women's Wing and FIRE, that is Forum for Innovation, Incubation, Research and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, and powered by Gino Foundation. GCCI Women's Wing has been regularly doing programs for empowerment of women entrepreneurs and self-help groups, and we also have a free help desk for women entrepreneurs, where we have a special constituted committee which gives free business advice. Gino Foundation is a trust established and run by Gino Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, which supports activities in sports, health, and women empowerment, amongst others. This year, for the Business Diva event, we have received around 100 entries in total, which was screened through 3 rounds, and the finalists were evaluated today by 2 judges, Rita Modi Joshi and Dr. Manasvi Kamat. I thank Dr. Diva Rani for accepting our request to be a chief guest for today's function, and I wish to express gratitude to our guest of honor, Pratima Don, Vice President GCCI, and special invitee and GCCI Women's Wing Committee member, Director Women and Child, Dipali Naik, for their presence for today's event. Thank you.
Thank you, Pallavi. As Pallavi mentioned, FIRE has been a partner of Business Diva since its inception 4 years ago. May I request Risha Hegde of FIRE to throw some light on the Business Diva Association and the journey.
Good evening to all. Let me start by reciting a Sanskrit Subhashit. Nari Samajasya Kushal Vastukara, अर्थात नारी समाज की कुशल वास्तुकार है. Woman is the skilled architect of the society, which means that empowering women lays a strong foundation towards building a strong society, and the Business Diva competition focuses on the same. The Business Diva is a business idea competition offering a platform to women entrepreneurs to showcase their creativity through their business ideas. The aim of this competition is to reach a wider audience and positively impact and uplift more women entrepreneurs. This competition is jointly organized by FIRE in association with GCCI Women's Wing and is powered by Gino Foundation. FIRE, that is Forum for Innovation, Incubation, Research and Entrepreneurship, is a technology business incubator established with the support of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India in 2018. We offer support and mentoring to startups. We facilitate schemes like Nidhi EIR, which is a fellowship grant. We facilitate schemes like Nidhi Prayas, which is a prototype grant. We have schemes like Nidhi Seed Fund, Startup India Seed Fund for our startups. FIRE's Entrepreneurship Development Division is focused towards enterprise development, and FIRE's division for skill development offers skilling related courses so that students can avail these courses, which will help them gain meaningful employment. We also have our Kundi project going on, that is we are trying to revive handloom in Goa. So that is one of our key projects which is in progress. So as far as Business Diva is concerned, the winners of the Business Diva would be offered support and guidance from FIRE to scale up their business. So the 4th edition of the Business Diva was launched on 28th February here at GCCI, and we received an overwhelming response from women entrepreneurs across Goa belonging to diverse fields of business, including food, decor, manufacturing, services, handicrafts, and many more. We received a total of over 100 applications across the 3 categories, and next we had a selection round for our participants. The selection round was judged by an expert panel of judges comprising of Mrs. Pallavi Sargaonkar, the chairperson of GCCI Women's Wing, Mrs. Dipali Naik, the director, Women and Child Development Department, and Mr. Kiran Mehta, who is the head of innovation and incubation at FIRE. So, 10 semi-finalists from each category were selected, and prior to the semi-finals, we had organized a training session at FIRE for the semi-finalists. All the semi-finalists actively participated in the training program, and the training program included a session on how to create an effective pitch and a session on body language. The trainers for the session were Mr. Michael Viegas, who is a chartered accountant and a cost accountant with an extensive industry experience, and Ms. Kanan Tandi, who is the co-founder at Cogniq, an emotion AI tech company. So after the training session, the semi-finals were held on 18th of April, and the participants or the semi-finalists pitched their business ideas before a panel of expert judges comprising of Mrs. Poonam Shirsat, who is the co-chairperson of GCCI Women's Wing, and Mr. Tushar Sawant, the Enterprise Development Manager at FIRE. 5 finalists from each category were selected, and we had the finals here today at GCCI, and we were delighted to have architect Rita Modi Joshi, the founder and owner of Rita Modi Joshi and Associates, and Dr. Manasvi Kamath, principal of MES College of Arts and Commerce, as judges for the finals. So all the finalists pitched their business plans before the judges, and we are already having the results with us, and we would be soon announcing the winners. So I would just like to thank all the participants who have participated for this Business Diva 2023 competition, and would like to wish all the best to all the finalists sitting out there. So best of luck, and thank you.
Thank you, Risha, for the insight. This lady, she adorns multiple hats. She's the director in Don Group, Green Infra LLP, the parent company of Vakau Foods, the chairperson of Women's Cooperative Bank, the vice president of GCCI, and the past president of GCCI Women's Wing. She is the recipient of Yashodamini Award and is involved in many social institutions like the Rotary, the Red Cross. Presenting our guest of honor, our very loved Pratima Don. Ma'am, please could you come over?
Good evening to one and all, members on the dais, our beloved Divya Rani. I don't know if you all must be knowing her now, but I've been knowing her since many years. And that time she was a young girl, a very sweet young girl in her village. I had been there for one of our programs, and there I think we have met there. Then afterwards we were meeting, of course. Today we heard from Divya. If I say Divya again, then we will see that we are talking about the MLA. Divya, you spoke about all this, the women being so strong, so nice. You were really very happy to hear that. And we have also gone through that stage. So it was reminding me, especially me, of my young days, how bold you are. And that time we had to take that stand too. Anyways, as a Women's Wing chairperson, Pallavi is doing a fantastic job. She and her team are doing excellent. I have been telling her always, I keep on not telling her, because we had started this back in 2003, Malini, 323. And in 2004 I had taken over, I think. We did a lot of work for the women self-help groups and the young women entrepreneurs then. And that time we did not have so much of, so much opportunity as we have now, because there are a lot of ways where we can reach the people. Say WhatsApp or Facebook or any other media, ways of reaching the women. So now we have got Gauri here just now I have been speaking to her about the women groups who are doing, nice work, all our local work. And that way we have got so many women who want to come up. So I think it is our duty to bring them up. And Pallavi, for that matter, is doing fantastic. And I wish her all the best. They have been doing excellent. We at the chamber always, when we are having our meetings, in the board meetings, that time we always appreciate Pallavi and her team, because Women's Wing is doing very well. They are at the forefront within all our committees which we have. We have around about 15 committees, starting from infrastructure and all the other committees, but Women's Wing is doing an excellent job. So I would like to congratulate Pallavi for that. And now this program is Diva. Business Diva is fantastic thing which she has come up with, and for last 4 years it has been going on, and it's great for the women, for us. It is good for us, and I would like to thank Pallavi especially for having this type of programs, and today the fire also is with them. So all the best to all of you all, and congratulations once again, whoever the winners are. But you all don't think that because you all are the winners, we are the winners, or we are not the winners. All of you all have done well. Only when the day you all have participated, that is the day when you all have shown that you all are really going to do well. So all the best, and thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you so much, Pratima ji, for those kind words. Well, this enterprising woman, after her MBA, joined the government department. Her journey from a sales tax officer to being the Deputy Director of Animal Husbandry, to being the Assistant Commissioner of Excise, to Assistant Commissioner of Commercial Taxes, to being the OSD in the Chief Electoral Office, to being promoted as the Additional Collector of South Goa, to her latest tenure as a Director at the Department of Women and Child Development with additional charge of Director Social Welfare, has been incredible and impressive. She is very cool, calm and composed with a positive attitude. But throw her a challenge and she will jump at it. Inviting our very own member, Dipali Naik, to address us.
Good evening, all the lovely ladies and respected guests on the days. Madam Diva, Dr. Diva Rane, MLA for a constituency, Pratima Dhon ma'am, she is GCCI Vice President. Also our Pallavi ma'am, who is GCCI Women's Wing President Chairperson. Our Madam, who has given us a nice brief of our Diva, Risha Hegde of FIR. Our Sonali Nanvekar, I always call her Sonia. So Sonali Nanvekar, our GCCI member, Asha Nanvekar, our GCCI member, and also entrepreneur and also a teaching lady, and all the other dignitaries who are of the days. I take this opportunity to thank you all for coming up to participate in this Diva function, which is one of our activity in GCCI Women's Wing. We wait for this because we can see the blooming birds coming up, and I know once you have started the business means you have taken the challenge, and you are a really courageous woman to take the challenges and prove yourself. And we, as part of GCCI Women's Wing, try to help you to boost you up, and in this we collectively take initiative. And I really thank all the colleagues, and also especially Pallavi ma'am, for encouraging us and getting through it. Our Melanie is here, our Extremely is here. All we work together, which helps us. That's why I always say that we have to work together. Women can do anything if she is determined, and also she has a focused target. So as our beautiful speaker, she told us, encouraged us how she has come up from the this, and also it is nice to talk about our flows which we have. She told me she got least this. She doesn't know, but I feel nice when you tell them, when you reach at the top, and when you tell them at that time I had not knowing this and now I know everything. That means you have come up in this, and from grassroots level to top level to come, it takes lot of pains. And also we have to encourage each other, we have to cooperate with each other, we have to guide each other, and that is what we have done, and she has guided us so nicely, and thank you very much, Pallavi ma'am, calling her and encouraging us. Thank you. We will be listening to our Diva madam, Dr. Diva madam, who is a good speaker also. And one of the best quality I would like to tell her that once in the our meeting, sir told me that when this one fire we had fire in the forest, and at 1:30 at night, CM called the meeting, urgent meeting. And our sir, forest minister, had to go for the meeting. But when he came down and he saw madam was sitting next to his seat, actually she did not, if she didn't go also it wouldn't have happened. But she herself got up and went, because she's also forest department chairperson, and she didn't want to keep herself away from helping this, and she attended at 1:30 that meeting, which says all that is for us. And thank you very much for calling me, for giving me this honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dipali ji. Your words are always encouraging and glittering. May I now call my colleague, Dr. Sneha Bhagwat, member of Women's Wing, to introduce our charming chief guest today.
Thank you, Ms. Asha. A lady who needs no introduction, a power-packed lady who is in this room, MLA of Porrier constituency and chairperson of Goa Forest Development Corporation, Dr. Mrs. Diva Rani. She is known for her kind and charismatic nature, a voice of us, Mahila Shakti, women empowerment, and has dedicated her service to advocating for the rights and welfare of women. Dr. Diva Rani is a prominent figure in Goan politics. Her work has made a significant impact on the lives of countless women, and she continues to inspire others through her tireless efforts that we have just heard. She has been instrumental in the success of the recently held Casual Fest Goa 2023. On behalf of GCCI Women's Wing, I welcome you, ma'am, to this August gathering and presenting before you Mrs. Diva Rani. Thank you.
Good evening. Chairperson of GCCI Women's Wing, Pallavi Salgaonkar, my dear friend, Dipali Naik, our Director, Women and Child, beloved director, very sweet, very active, and always there for everybody. Pratima Don, another friend whom I know for so many years, dynamic entrepreneur, Asha Randekar, Risha Ite, Sonali Nagrikar, our keynote speaker, Divya Rani, another colleague, Sneha Bhagwat, and all distinguished guests, all our women entrepreneurs today. It gives me immense pleasure, honor, and privilege to be here at the 4th edition of Business Diva Awards, which are organized by the Women's Wing of GCCI and FIRE and powered by Gino. Gino means Pallavi Salgaonkar. Thanks to her, this her initiative, her vision, that's what we can see today. And thanks to dynamic women like her and her entire team of GCCI Women's Wing, we have a platform for our women today where they can showcase their talent and their entrepreneurship. I think we all women just need that little support, little push, a little backing from our family members and our colleagues and fellow women, I think, to reach where we can, and each one of us has that talent in us, I think, to achieve what we set our mind to. There's nothing that we as women can't achieve, and what a man can achieve, I think we can equally achieve, and sometimes far better, because we do multitasking. We can manage a home very well. We look after our children, we multitask and look after our home, our husbands, children. At the same time, we manage a business or an office or your profession, whatever you may be in, and we strike a good balance and we can achieve all that we want. So this platform that GCCI Women's Wing has created for our self-help groups and for women entrepreneurs is amazing, and this is my first time that I got this opportunity to be here with you all, and I really feel proud that you all have organized something like this for our women and giving a platform for 100 women, 100 entries. So that means that, and then you all have segregated now and come down to 10. But 100 entries means we know that we can see 100 success stories in the future. So that is amazing, and such platforms create great opportunities for our women. At the same time, I think this awareness should be created, and you all should know that there are lots of schemes which the Union Ministry also has and our local government also has for our women, and I think you all should all avail of that. Any help you all need from the government side, we are always here. Our director is here, Pratima is here, I am here. Anytime you all can always approach us, and we are always there. Our government is always there to support you all and to tell you all about the schemes. But I request you all to avail of the schemes, avail of the loans that are given to all the women. So it's good that I feel proud that here when we talk about equality, but there are still lots that I think there are to do that, and when you have opportunities like this, a platform like this, you should all avail of this. I think we have seen that women have made tremendous progress in every workspace that has been there for them. We have seen whether it is as businesswomen or in a political field or in any career, I feel women have created that name for themselves. If they take something, they see that they take it to the logical end and they don't give up very easily, and they see that they make success stories out of most of. I missed your address, but I'm sure like just few minutes speaking to you, I can make out it, like you said, you drove all the way and you are an avid race driver, and a woman being that, it just shows how strong you are and what a personality you have, and that transcends to all of us, and we can feel it in the room, the positivity and the assertiveness and the strength of a woman. So thanks to people like you, women like you, we can push other women and support other women and guide other women to achieve what they want. I'm just thinking whether I've missed anything that I want to say, but I just want to say, I think we when a man does something, like we always say, there's a woman behind that, we always say that, but the same way, I think when a woman achieves something, there is a family behind him, there is a man behind, because if the man of the house, suppose the husband doesn't support or the father doesn't support, the girl, the woman can't go forward. In the sense, you need that support from the family. So I think there should be an equal balance in both ways that we can take these things forward and be there for each one. I think each one of us have to push each one to go forward and say that okay, you can. And I think each one of us should say that yes, we can. And I think when we get a platform like this, I want to wish all of you make maximum use of this. Some have gone into this business for less than 2 years. Some are into this for more than 2 years. But whatever it is, the GCCI wing is here. There are many other platforms here for all our women. So you make maximum use of it and achieve all that you have to achieve. Sky is the limit, and we can all be there for each other and push each other to reach where we want to. Thank you once again, Pallavi and your entire team, for inviting me here, allowing me to meet everybody and say a few words. It was really honor and a privilege to be amongst you. I want to wish each participant all the best, and whoever has not won, please don't be demoralized. Just your participation is important. Your success story starts from today. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Divya ma'am. Your presence, your inspiring words, and your encouragement was really very special, and I'm sure it will make a lot of difference to the women in this room. Well, we now have come to the most important moment of the day, and I'm sure all you women entrepreneurs in this room are waiting eagerly for this moment. Risha, could you please come forward and announce the winners of the Business Diva contest? May I request our chief guest, Divya ma'am, to please come forward to give away the awards to the winners.
is for Scale Up. The runner-up in category 2 is Nisha Mahesh Sawant, Digital HR Empowerment. The winner in category 2, that is category for Scale Up, is Lakshmi Saraf, Soul Food Factory. The runner-up in category 3, that is category for self-help groups, is Sneha Ulhas Naik. And the winner in category 3 is Kavita Ajit Naik.
Thank you, Risha. Congratulations to all the winners. Winning is good, but participating is daring. May I now request Pratima ma'am to give away the participation certificates to our participants. The first one in the startup category, Sonam Bhagat. Let the applause keep coming. These ladies were as daring as the others. Our next participant, Lenora Machedo. And our third participant in category 1 was Anushka Vednekar. In our second category, in the Scale Up, our participants were Urvashi Gohil, Mishika Barros, and Shweta Goyal. We also had two very esteemed, experienced, and effective judges who had a tough time deciding. May I request our chairperson Pallavi Salgaonkar to present the mementos to our judges. Architect Rita Modi Joshi, a renowned architect and an entrepreneur. I think we should hear it louder for them. Dr. Manasvi Kamat, Principal, MES College. present the mementos and honor our chief guest, Madam Diva Rani. Our guest of honor, Madam Pratima Dond. Our special guest, Ma'am Deepali Naik. We would also like to present a token of appreciation to Geno Foundation, represented today by Pallavi Salgaonkar. We are in the 4th year of Business Diva and our journey continues to many more years of recognition and empowering women entrepreneurs. Congratulations to all the winners and participants who dared to do it. Hats off. But this is just the beginning of a new journey. आपकी असली उड़ान अभी बाकी है. आपका असली इम्तिहान अभी बाकी है. अभी तो नापी है आपने मुट्ठी भर जमीन. अभी तो पूरा आसमान बाकी है. So dear ladies, go for it. No program can be successfully completed without support from one and all, and the attitude for gratitude. To express the same, may I request our member Sonali Nagwekar to please come up. And on a side note, ladies, please be ready for a group photo immediately after. Thank you very much and bye-bye till we meet again.